Hey, what's up, guys? I'm Luke. My week has been really busy and stressful. It's Tuesday night / Wednesday morning right now because it's 5 o'clock. I need to go to bed. It's 5 o'clock. But yeah, I had a paper and a speech due Monday along with other things, and so I stayed up really late Sunday working on them. And normally, I was trying to stay up till like 2 or 3, putting the finishing touches on my paper. So I ended up finishing up the paper by like 5-ish, which is pretty late. That's I want to be in bed by then. I want to be in bed now, but I'm doing this because I'm mad and I need to burn some steam off. But then I finished the paper, and then I realized, oh yeah, there's a speech that goes along with that, and I haven't practiced, and I'm not allowed to use the paper. I have to make separate little cards if I want to do that. So speeches, yes. I worked hard making that, and I basically took the paper and just deleted big chunks of it that I didn't really need anymore. And so then I have just a couple pages of little blurbs so that I'll know what I'm supposed to be talking about. This is for psychology. I forgot to mention that, for psychology. So I finished that, and then I'm like, oh, but I gotta put it on 3x5 cards. So I go and I looking all around. By this point, it's 7 o'clock. I went upstairs and I printed them out so I could just tape it to 3x5 cards because, that's more legible. You can't read my handwriting, so, So I'm looking all around for 3x5 cards, can't find them anywhere. I literally was so tired. I looked in the freezer to Why? Don't look in the freezer for 3x5 cards. They're not there. That is where people keep pizzas and frozen meat. Tired brain. But yeah, so I was able to find some card stock and cut those into roughly 3x5-ish shapes, and then I printed out the paper and, cut it up and taped it on. By the time I'm done, it was 8:20 or something like that, and I go to bed for, a couple hours, wake up, go to class, and the way my psychology professor does it is he doesn't tell you who is presenting. We 2 class periods, and so 50-50 chance I was gonna have to do it then. And every time someone finishes, it's is it gonna be me? Is he gonna pick me next? And then you don't know, and he never picked me the whole time, so that's fine. But I now have to stress about it for another 2 days. So I got no speech that night, and then didn't even end up having to do the speech. So that was a little bit just But yeah, so I was getting behind in history, and my new professor said, I want everybody to have their midterm done and all this stuff done by blah, blah, blah. And he basically, gave us a different date that stuff was due rather than just the end of class. Sorry, my eyebrows being stupid. It was itchy, and that you probably... So I thought, hey, I'm not going to get this done, and I can't work on the other stuff he wants me to work on until I do the midterm, because then I'm not going to remember any of the stuff that is on midterm. Don't let anybody fool you. College is not about learning, though you may learn interesting things there. It's about working hard to get good grades so that you can get a piece of paper that lets you make more money. So this midterm, I need to actually go in to take it. That makes no sense to me. It's an online class. Why do I have to go in to the campus to Duh. Love how I can just go duh, and then you guys know what I mean. That's cool. We should start our own language like that. I can just be like bleh, 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 and then you can understand it and be like it's early. Go in to take my midterm, have no idea what I'm doing, and they're I see this green sheet, and it's it says fill this out before you walk in the testing center. So I pick it up, and I don't have experience doing these kind of things. So I try my best to fill it out, everything that I know. I did my best. Walk into the room. Please wait outside the room until the person at the desk who is talking to a student is done talking to that student so that you can go in and talk to them yourself. So I walk in, and I walk up to the lady at the counter, and I said, hey, I have no idea what I'm doing, but I'm trying to take the midterm for my online history class. I think I need to fill out this sheet. That's what it looked like from outside, so I did my best. Did I do that right? Is there anything else I need to do? And she just sits there and stares at me for probably 5 or 6 seconds, and it was really awkward, and then she stuck out her hand for the sheets and is like, oh, you didn't sign the back. And I was like, oh, didn't know there was another side. I'm sorry. And I take it back and sign the back and pass it back. I need to see your ID. Okay, yeah, I'm not sure if my sticker's up to date because I, never use this thing. Oh, well, I can't help you if your sticker is not up to date. I'm sorry, well, where can I go get the sticker then? At the Welcome Center.
Fine, you win. Hooray for you.
I go out to the Welcome Center, and there's this incredibly long line. Great, I'll just stand in this line of people who don't know what they're doing, waiting, and then finally get called up to the front. I was like, hey,
I need more stickers. Don't have enough stickers.
The lady's super nice. She's just like, oh, well, let me see your thing. Sticker, done.
Thank you. very nice.
So I come back with my brand new sticker on my ID, all fancy, and I walk in, I'm like, here you go, look at that sticker. Oh yeah, 2015, it's 2015, right? Because I got a 2015 sticker on my ID. That was all in my brain. I just basically walked up to her and was like, okay, here, got it. So yeah, she takes it and she's doing stuff, and then she's like, what test did you want to take? The midterm. I have test 1 and test 2. Which one would you like to take? The midterm. Which one's the midterm? I have test 1 and I have test 2. Which one would you like to take? Okay, well, whichever one's the midterm, I'll go with that. I don't know which one's the midterm. All I know is that I have test 1 and test 2. And you're gonna have to tell me which one you want. Let's see, there's midterm, and then there's a final, and those are the only 2 tests that I know of that I have to come in for, and in numbers, usually 1 is before 2, and I haven't taken 1 yet, so test 1. I'll go with test 1. Let's do that. You want test number 1? Yup, that's what I said. Okay. Well, I'm gonna need you to turn off your phone and put it in that box over there. Turn off the phone. And anything you have in your pockets. So I take out my wallet and my keys and my phone that actually has phone service, because I don't have phone service on my phone. I just have this little flip thingy. So I set that all in there. Great, all ready to go in. I need you to take off your jacket too. I don't really think of this as like a jacket, just sort of more like everyday clothing that I always wear, but I'm like, okay, fine. Kind of completely ridiculous, but okay, whatever. I'll take off my jacket, put it over there. Do I need to take off my shirt? Is that? So I go ahead and do that, and I go to set it in the same box, and she's like, no, you have to hang it up over there, blah, blah. I don't know. Really, she just wasn't a very nice lady. She's just kind of short and wasn't very helpful. She was really mean, but she kept asking me, are your pockets empty? Blah, blah, blah. Are your pockets empty? Are your pockets empty? I said yes, but I really had some Kleenex in my pocket because I didn't want to tell her about those because I was afraid she was going to try to take them or something, because my nose has been running a lot. Now, that could be a bad situation, you know what I'm saying? So I grab my water bottle from my backpack and you take a sip of it and start, walking off with that to go take the test. And she's like, no! You cannot take that water bottle into the test!
Employee of the month over here. Yeah! Hooray! Give him a medal.
I was like, okay! Gee whiz! Take a couple big sips of it, put it back in my backpack thinking, oh my gosh, I'm going to dehydrate and die. Water is good. Water is life. Water is living, growing, breathing, alive, fullness. I am literally made of mostly water. I don't see why I can't bring in water to a test. I'm probably gonna cheat, look at the molecules and just figure out some sort of pattern that I programmed into them on this test that I don't know anything about what is on it. So I go in, I take the test. I actually did pretty okay on it, which was kind of amazing. Left and then come back for a pig dissection in biology. Yay, hate dissections. I can do them, but I don't like them. They stink, they smell bad, they look gross. I don't usually like touching dead things. I don't ever like touching dead things. Usually. So that was basically my day, Monday, and obviously, like I said, really tired during all of it, so that was bad. And then I come on to Instagram and all these people are asking me when's my next video, and it makes me feel bad, I'm busy, I want to get these out, but so life is hard. So anyway, guys, hope you liked the video. Hope you didn't stay up for hours like me working on stuff that you didn't need to do. But yeah, see you in a week.